Hello. Good morning, afternoon, evening. I was humming Super Mario music for warm up. How's it going? Hi. Aloha. Bonjour. Konbanwa. Good evening. How doth thy day fare? Not bad. Not bad. Wish I didn't have to go to work, but it is what it is. We can only be on sick leave for so long. It's my first full day back at work since I sprained my foot. I thought it'd be okay by like 1:30 p.m. I'm like, I'm ready to go back to bed. Excuse me. Sometimes you... Sorry. Phlegmy. Sometimes you don't even realize how much walking you actually do in a day until you've got something impeding you. Plus, I can't wear closed shoes right now because of the bruising. So I was wearing socks and sandals, which personally I really hate socks and sandals. I think it looks tacky, but hey, whatever. You do what you gotta do, but sandals have no cushioning, so that hurt. Whoa, 100 stream. Yay! Didn't know it could go that high without resetting? Yeah. I know Zexu got close to that, but then it reset on him and he was never the same. It was a great betrayal. Gosh, though, so since I'm so exhausted, I ordered pizza, and I mean, pizza was delicious. But the delivery guy called me, and I'm like, oh no, here we go. Because if people, delivery people call me instead of using the buzzer, I'm like, they have no idea where the front door is. And he's like, hi, I'm at the back where the parking is. Can you come down? It's easier than telling them, no, get back in your car, drive around the building, use the buzzer. I'm like, okay, fine. And then I get down there and he's like, I'm sorry about that. I didn't mean for you to come down. I'm like, okay, fine. It's fine. What am I gonna do? Turn myself around, go back inside and go, fine. We can do this again. Take two. How I do? I'm pretty good. How do you? And gosh, we had one of those useless meetings at work today where it's like this literally could have been an email. And co-workers were just taking it over to share grievances about the new process. Which, I mean, they're valid criticisms, but I left the call 5 minutes in. I'm like, this is really rude, but I could be doing so many more productive things. Like actually tackling our backlog instead of just complaining about our backlog. Jambola, hello. Hello. I'm gonna get the game going. We'll see how I end up feeling. But my goal is to go long enough to ride into Toko. Because Toko is starting Honkai Star Rail tonight. So he can get as far as he needs to participate in the Fate Stay Night event that's happening in July. But you're a gamer, complain about backlogs is what we do best? Have I ever complained? Well, no, I've definitely I don't know if I would say I complained about my backlog, but I've definitely been like, there are too many games. How dare you? I wouldn't have a backlog if I was a full-time streamer, like... How am I feeling from the sickness? Cold seems to be entirely gone. I can walk decently well with my sprain, but it's a lot of bruising. More bruises seem to be developing by the day, and I'm like, that's crazy. I'm like, how many layers of blood vessels did I rupture when I fell? Like, the worst bruising's already done, but I was looking at some other parts of my foot, and I'm like, is that new? I can't tell. Hope I get better soon. Thank you. I'm definitely on the mend. At least the bus stops, the bus stop to get to work is literally right in front of the apartment, so that's an easy one. It's getting home that involves a little bit more walking, but still not too bad. Ooh, very nice, David Attenborough. And hi, Sexu. Oi. ¿Cómo estás? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Figured I at least get us going, because this is a big yapper game anyway. Hang on. There. Excellent. Ranger. Don't forget the N in his name or he fights you. But be right in the middle of a game evening club? Oh, Sometimes you just gotta decide what matters more. Rainy day. For those who missed it, I was making jokey names based on everyone's usernames yesterday. And the best I could come up with Ranger in this moment was Rainy Day. Ranger was very upsetty. Anyway, welcome to Seance City. Rainy Day. Yeah, it was, because I was making jokes about how long it'd been from streaming, and Jambola's like, you remember us, right? I'm like, of course I remember you, Jambalaya. Rangy Day, like... This mood became rainy? I would think so, yes. But yeah, welcome to Seance City. This place is so polluted with miasma that, nothing works, and I mean, I would expect Naraku to come, popping out. Where did your streak go? I don't know, but Zod got a 100, stream streak. You stole it, yeah. But yeah, frickin' miasma. You know, in Inuyasha, they talked about, I'm like, oh, there's this miasma, and whatever, and I'm like, what the heck is miasma? Do you mean smog? And then I played this game, I'm like, oh, this is what you mean by miasma. This particular, like, soup. This is not good soup. Ooh. Right, can't go that way. Smog, yes. I think I'm feeling worse and worse every day. She's got asthma! Wait, wrong franchise. And people say the water dragon's causing all sorts of problems. Maybe the Ryoshima coast will never be at peace again. Water dragon? Nubliet, what are you doing? Oh, when will it all be over? Oh man, this looks bad. Smog is... It remind... Did I ever talking about smog reminded me, directly and indirectly, did I ever talk about the fact that my birthday is on Hobbit Day? September 22nd is Hobbit Day. Because it's Frodo and Bilbo's birthday. That's one you don't remember hearing? Yeah! Suddenly my birthday became very popular. And you can definitely tell some people are really extreme Lord of the Rings fans when they're like, your birthday's September 22nd and you haven't watched Lord of the Rings? I'm like, yeah, sorry. September 22nd isn't Hobbit Day to me. It is the birthday of Shikamaru Nara from Naruto, and also Akihiko Sanada from Persona 3. Lord of the Rings? I mean, there's a lot of movies, and then there's, you know, the director's cuts. How could I? I've got ADHD. You think I can't sit? I can barely sit through a 90-minute movie. You think I'm gonna sit through the 3-hour director's cut? Like, sure, I could do it. It would take me a week because I would keep pausing it because I'm like, I'm bored now. Started feeling ill. I'm down with the sickness. I've heard rumors before that Queen Himiko's holy power was incredible. Treated like a TV show, that would probably be the only way to go about doing it, honestly. Took you literally months to watch it all for similar reasons. Yeah. Like, kudos to people who can binge stuff. My parents were shocked. They're like, you don't binge watch your shows? I'm like, no, I've got stuff to do. Unlike you boomers, my hobby isn't just sitting and watching TV. I got stuff to do every day. Plus, it's just not in my nature. Like, when I was in high school, sure, because I had nothing else to do. And then, if I really liked the series, like, I think the last one I ended up binge watching was Apothecary Diaries, the first season. Otherwise, like, the maximum amount of episodes I can watch in one sitting is like 3. Boomer, she says. No, literal boomers. My Papa Melon was born in the 1950s. I mean legit boomers. When I say boomers, I mean legitimately, categorically boomers. And before you start going, oh my god, Diana's ancient. I've talked about this before. Papa Melis was already in his 40s when I was born. So, you know, I just have a really old dad. How the word boomer has become a little twisted over the past few years. Honestly, it tilted. It's one of the few things that tilted me on the internet. Because I'm like, no, you don't understand. To me, you're like boomer. You're over the age of like what? 25? Definitely over the age of 30. To me, I'm like, if you call me a boomer, to me that's you're saying I'm like a 70-year-old man or like a woman or some 70 something years old. I'm like, hey now. We weren't gonna say you're ancient. Some people would. Some little some gremlins on the internet hear that you're born in the 1990s and they're like, oh my god, how's the senior discount at breakfast? Why I hate most words to describe generations, it's become an insult when it has no business being one, yeah. Unfortunately, it is what it is. Millennials is a weird one, because if I remember correctly, like, because, you know, Gen X has, like, its own word, like, and all that stuff. Millennial is just millennials. We have no letter. Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon, high art. I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. I have a letter. You just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Wonder who it's from. Oh, you weren't making a Blues Cruise reference? Alright, I'll see myself out. I'm impressed I remembered that so well, but then again, I truly loved Blue's Clues as like a wee little... Haven't seen that show in ages? Me neither. But truly the millennial thing when like the guy who played the first Steve like went on the internet during COVID and like posted a TikTok about like, I know everyone's going through a hard time. Me and every other millennial were like, Steve! Steve, thank you! Remember before shows were soulless, honestly. I mean, Sesame Street still was consistently pretty good for a long time. Where did all the water go? Oh, hello, Pooch. Ben K. Oh god. He is connected to the legend of Ushiwaka Maru. He was one of... Was he one of his disciples? I can't remember. At this point, I have confused history with Fate Grand Order far too many times. It's just intertwined in my brain at this point. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it possible. Look, it's Ben K from Fate, right? I'm glad someone else gets the Fate jokes. There's been so many good memes that I've seen on Twitter because of the Honkai Star Rail and Fate collab, but I'm like, I don't know if anyone but me and Iduna are Fate fans, so I've just been sending them to her instead of posting them in DD Cord. That's such an aggressive emote, I swear. Have you met Spooky? It's perfect. I would have been happy to talk Fate too. Well, that's good to know. I keep forgetting that you're also into Fate. That's my bad. Only seems aggressive to Zahn. I mean, yeah, that is part of the joke. She's really nasty. It's literally that Gordon Ramsay meme. To like me, she's like, oh dear, oh beautiful, or gorgeous, and then Zahn is like, you fucking donkey. You have a meme to make! Oh no! my Remnant, and I do have one of the Extella games. Let me tell you, when the Fate Extra remake game comes out, I will not shut up about Fate. Y'all get sick of me. Kire Kotamine running the school store? Selling brands? If the jokes write themselves. A Fate order list? Oh, like what order to watch or like play them, I guess? Don't know how to watch everything, but I love Zero. Gotcha. Everything except for, so there's three routes basically. When the last Fate game came out, we'll remember. Hush. But yeah, there is the Fate route, which is Saber's route. There's Unlimited Blade Works, which is Rin's. And then Heaven's Feel is Sakura's. Unlimited Blade Works has a newer anime by Ufotable. They did movies for Heaven's Feel. The anime that sort of touches on Saber's route is from like 2001. It is ancient. Some people say it's okay. I personally did not like it, so for that, definitely play the game. Can't agree on a watch list. Watch in the order that you want to. It doesn't matter that much in the end. Like. Watch whichever one seems nicest, like prettiest to you. I would say, either like save Heaven's Feel for last, because that one is depressing as fuck. Most people start with Unlimited Blade Works. Like, they start with Zero and or Unlimited Blade Works. You've already seen Zero, so I would say do Unlimited Blade Works, and then either go look up the Fate route for the game and or watch Heaven's Feel in whichever order you think is best. After that, everything is technically additional supplementary material. Like Apocrypha is an alternative timeline. So that don't even matter. Like, knowing what happens in the main timeline doesn't matter for Apocrypha. Fate Strange Fake is the newest Fate anime. Same thing, alternative timeline. Doesn't matter. I think the only one that vaguely matters to, like, just maybe would be the case files of Lord El Meloy II. Cause that's those are the adventures of Waver as an adult. But as being, you already watched Zero, so that's fine. Like, you know what happened with Waver and like Iskandar and stuff like that. That's all you need to know. Yes, Unlimited Blade Works. Also, the music is fire because it's Aimer. Last Stardust is an insert song that plays in Unlimited Blade Works. I hear the first 3 notes of that song, I start crying. I'm like, no! Yeah, Last Stardust! Ash to ash, dust to dust into the night. Brave Shine is very good, yes. Last Stardust just hits me in the feels because I'm a Shiro and Archer fangirl. So the fact that it's like, you know, sort of like their song, I'm like, ugh. But yeah, and that's why we're raiding into Toko, my friend Toko, later because he's starting Honkai Star Rail so he can play the Fate collab when it comes out in July. Because he is the biggest Archer fanboy I have ever known. So, like, I was like, Toko, you gotta play this. You gotta. Oh, Caster Medea. Medea is good. She is very popular. Yeah. One of the girls I liked Medea. My ex-girlfriend liked Medea. Lots of people like Medea. She's pretty interesting. I mean, it's the Medea from Greek mythology, so you know. Has any of you played Unlimited Codes? I have not. I do know what it is, though. Alright, where... I'm trying to remember how we do this again. I mean, like, I am the main spearhead of Fate representation in this fan base, and after about 3 years of streaming, I've gotten like a handful of other people. So, probably not anyone. If I haven't played Unlimited Codes, probably nobody else has. Am I that scared when it comes to astrology? Yes. I feared for my life the one time I brought it up. You're just very, very passionate. You're just very passionate about your opinion that astrology is bulk. That it's BS. Which is fair, because it is. But some people think it's fun. So, you know, it is what it is. Like Miss Owl to lead us. She's there for all of us, cats and dogs included. Yes, the lady that reminds me of Renamon from Digimon. Diana knows well, she's a Virgo after all. I'm a Virgo, but technically I am also on the cusp. So I am like 75% Virgo, 25% Libra. I even did a silly voice for you, come on. Valley Girl Dee Dee. One of the few voices I can do. Gosh, come on. Guys. I mean, I did grow up in the early 2000s, so of course I could do a Valley Girl. Jeez. Like, Valley Girl was just like default accent. If you were a teen around then, you know. Okay, I've started to lost it. I've slid into, like, over Canadian. I cannot make the bridge passable right now, you sure? At least not until the lake's water is restored and I get to that elusive item. You're gonna crash out? Okay, chill. You've become Ranger. Chill. Have a Snickers. You're not yourself when you're hungry. Okay. Restore the lake water. Trying to remember how to do this. It's been a while. I know the first, like, quarter of the game like the back of my hand because I've replayed it so many times. The last like 75%, not as much, but I still know. Stickers, gimme, and the keys. Hang on. Here you go. There you go. Here's the keys for you. The things you keep on hand as props as a streamer. Some people have like the kazoos, the recorders. I've got the keys. I can rest now. The anger has been appeased. Oh, can I? Yes, I can jump down here. Okay, I wasn't sure. Steel fist sake! All these treasure chests down here. Who lost all their junk in the river? Oh, what's going on? I don't know what came over me. I had this incredible sudden pain. And now I'm stuck here like this and I can't move an inch. So useless. If I don't get to work on the canal with the boss, we won't be able to get the water flowing again. Oh, what am I gonna do? I knew it, Ami. This is no ordinary mist. I mean, it's all over the city and won't go away. It's downright unnatural. Seems there are still some people who are unaffected. But who knows what'll happen if this continues a few more days. Yeah. Good old miasma. Dead end. There's all these chests, but I don't use items. So what's it matter? What's it matter? What's it matter? Yeah, I slipped into an accident by accident. It happens. Dun, 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 dun. Pick up your friend's accents for a week. I remember when I was watching a lot of British VTubers. Just like it just so happened that since I was working from home at the time, you know, people in Europe were streaming when I was working. And yeah, Iduna was like, I did pick up the accent, but I was picking up like, you know, phrases and slang and stuff, and Iduna called me out. I'm like, I did not even realize. Now I must perish. There were like stories of kids developing accents because they watched too much like Peppa Pig. Blimey. Hello there. Naguri. Not the Pepper Pig. I forgot there was an accent. Yes, it is technically a British television program. Curse that confounded water dragon causing such a commotion. Noubliette is sorry. How can the god of the sea be ruining the peace like this? He's having a bad day. But the dragon is to blame for the state of this canal too. Now that's just mean. Used to watch the shows that were, whatever. Yeah, I mean, I watched whatever I could, so. Girl, boy, whatever. Hey, Ami, looks like there's trouble over here, too. I'm gonna have to do the digging mini game. F my life. I did watch that one. I did watch Sagwa, the Chinese Siamese cat. That was a cute one. Afraid it's completely dried up. This canal was a really important source of water for us. That's why I'm digging a hole to see if I can tap into it again. As a young Sailor Moon fan, you gotta find what you like. Yeah! Na na. Na 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 na. One lowly carpenter, but I'm determined not to give up. Dora, ah yes, door. Totally washed the door. Dora, Dora, Dora the Explorer. God, I can't remember what gacha game it was, but there was a trophy that referenced swipe or no swiping, and I'm like, oh my god. Want to know where the key to this water source lies? Sure. Oh, Lake Biwa. I know you're probably like, yeah, Lake Biwa, it's right there. But Lake B-I-W-A is an actual lake in Japan. It's like the biggest lake. So this is like around Yamanashi, Kanagawa, close to Mount Fuji, because that's where roughly Lake Biwa is. You certainly seem to listen well for a pooch. There was a live-action Dora movie? Damn, I missed that. Seon City is floating in the middle of Lake Biwa. Oh! The water from it is what fills the canal around the city. But the water dragon's antics have made the plug seal up. No wonder the canal is dried up. Yeah, that's crazy. If I can dig my way to it, the water should come gushing out. Ah, yes, here we go. Here we go. Help you out? Sure. Help Naguri dig? Fine. I hate these sticking mini games in this game, but it is what it is. Still, it doesn't matter what you are if you're willing to help. Thanks. Now listen carefully while I explain what you have to do. I know what I have to do. It's right below us. I'll concentrate all my efforts on finding it with the power of my dowsing rod or something. Use those claws and get digging. I'll use the hole you dig to get to the plug. Great. When I reach it, I'll give it a good whack and open it up. If no water comes out, you might need to give me a hand. Yes? No clue. I like that option. That looks like a yes to me. It's time for Wolf and Human to pool their energy together to make a pool. Oh boy. These are always a pain in the butt. I think I already goofed, but we're gonna do our best here. Oh yeah, I messed up. There's no way out. I like they touch the spikes and they're like, well, that's it. Oh, come on. This looks hard. It is. That's why I hate these. You mess up and that's it, man. And you know, this guy can like go entirely the wrong way and like get himself in water or otherwise injured. And then you gotta wait for him. Like there's minimal, like you can use the wind to like speed him up, like make him walk faster, but like that's about it. RNG is involved a little bit. I think it's the same path every time, but it's hard to get the right path on the very first try because there's very little indication of what's the right way to go. Stop! Bro was just about to walk into poison spikes. I'm like, nuh-uh. Got it on the first try. Well, not the first try, you know. Third try, first time getting all the way to the bottom. Or what seems to be the bottom anyway. Because we can't dig it. You can't dig through the black rocks. Not the worst, but I remember when I was younger, this drove me bananas. Look at all this wonderful water! Zeon has had its fair share of hardships lately. The water dragon on the rampage and that strange mist all over. But it matters not what trials present themselves to us. You sure? If we solve them one by one, we will emerge unscathed. I suppose my work here is done for now. Okay. Hopefully your apprentice that was also in the canals did not drown when the water came out. You know, hopefully the dude's fine. This place looks marginally better now that there's some water flowing. Come on the lily pad. Which way are... There we go. We made it! Place looks slightly nicer. It's amazing what a little bit of cleaning will do for a city. You doing okay there? Actually, no, that's a stupid question. You're not doing okay. Konnichiwa, Haitsumaki. Benkei! Hello. Now what's the problem? At last, the time is near. Benkei the fisherman monk shall lay claim to his 1,000th sword. Oh no, we got a fish! You feel like a normal person fitting in the society standards today? Nice! I have traveled far and wide challenging master swordsmen. And 99 swords have I claimed by my own hand. But now that I have defeated all who would dare challenge me, that last sword has eluded me. I need but one more to make 1,000. Have you tried to find Musashi Miyamoto? Also, what brought me back to tweeting? Channel growth. I still post on Bluesky as well, but I mean, I just hate. I barely use social media even on my private accounts anyway. I just look at the pretty art, so I gotta have to force myself. Living sword lies in the depths of Lake Biwa, so we're getting a swordfish. Have you heard the legend about Lake Biwa? Do I use Facebook? Not anymore. My account's technically still active. I have now logged in like 4 years. Living sword swims freely about in these waters. If true, it would make a fitting addition as my 1,000th sword. One thing that I do is more boomer than Didi. Yo, uncalled for. Only reason I ever got Facebook back in the day is I got tired of everyone being like, oh, you don't have Facebook? And acting like I just told them that I drown puppies for fun. That's the only reason I got it. I barely used it even then. The one social media I actually actively used a lot, but it fell by the wayside, is Tumblr. Agrees me to cut off access to the city, but I'm afraid this bridge shall stay this way while I fish for the living sword. Great. Of course, that may be easier said than done. I mean, I don't have any fishing line. True battle with the living sword. Yes, yes, yes. Hurry up. That fishing rod over at the tool dealer in town would be perfect. I have to buy you a fishing rod. No way. Well, luckily for you, I'm a doggo that doesn't spend money. You got Facebook to play games? That's crazy. I was on Facebook before there were games, even like Farmville and stuff. Hello! Oh, this is terrible. Water dragon is causing so much trouble. Yes, yes, yes. Hurry up. I just want the damn fishing rod. There used to be tons of fish. Yeah. We know the water dragon. The water dragon's terrible. The water dragon's horrible. Water dragon, water dragon, water dragon, water dragon. I don't have much, but feel free to take a look. Thank you. Blinding snow. It's only 5,000 yen. Bruh. A 7-inch laptop, that is insane. I didn't even know they made laptops that small. Well, no, I probably saw one at some point, but... An online Adobe Flash like Newgrounds? Newgrounds, I remember. I remember. That's how you play Katawa Shoujo. Newgrounds? Here. Yes, here's your fishing rod. 7-inch laptop. That's crazy. Sir, I have it right here. I have it. Thank you. That's blinding snow. Yes, thank you, sir. Please take this and catch the fish, so we may move onwards with the plot. Start their gaming life with Fortnite and Mario Party? I mean, I also played Mario Party when I was young. Oh, happy days! I have never fished before. Oh, great. But should not be that different. No, but on Switch? Mario Party older than half the chat. Correct. The first Mario Party was like, what? Was it the N64 that was the first Mario Party? When did the first Mario Party came out? If it came out on the N64, it would have been like 1996 or something like that. If it was on the SNES, then it's older. You're younger than it then? Rest in peace. First game was in 1998, it says. Technically almost 1999. It was in December of 1998. I've been holding my rod over the... Sorry. However, the living sword has yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes. Ami. I'm sorry. Hoodhead over here is never gonna let us across at this rate. Tiring for some of that angling magic of yours. It's Benkei. It is indeed Benkei. It's the famous Benkei from Fate Grand Order. Help catch the living sword? Sure. Snake on a brick phone, yes. That I remember. Also, playing, was it Space Jam? No, or was it Space Jam? There was like a space-themed pinball game that came pre-installed on Windows computers way back in the day. Yep, draw a line from the pole to the fish, blah, blah, blah. I think I hooked something. Congratulations. Delay, get away! That's a carp, I think. Goby. Don't even know if that was close. Whoops. Don't get away from me! Yeah. Go for it! Pull, pull, pull! Smelt! Whoever smelt it dealt it. Now we got a big fish. Come on. Oh, damn. I thought it was gonna be a swordfish. Guess not. Ah! Come on. One more? One more! Ugh. Cutlass fish! I feel like that's probably a saltwater fish, but whatever. That is the nerdiest game I've ever read. Nin, please. At last, I have fulfilled my dream. Yay, 1,000 swords. And you can eat the last one. Congratulations. So, that is the living sword? That is what I have been pursuing all this time? What, you actually thought it was a actual sword? Oh, don't take it so hard. I mean, that was one big cutlass fish. And a cutlass is a kind of sword, isn't it? Plus, what are the odds of catching an ocean fish in a lake? Literally, it should be dead. Spare me such solace! Oh, but enough about that. A monk never goes back on his word. I shall make this jigsaw bridge possible once more. Got games on your phone, Auntie Dee? Oh, I got so many games. I got Fate Grand Order, I got Arknights, I got, Tears of Thamus. I've got Black Beacon. I've got... What else do I've got? The Pokemon trading card game. I've got the New York Times crossword and like all that stuff. She got calculator, calendar, alarm clock. I do also have those. Whoa, stop at me! thought this mist was coming from the lake or mountains. So what's that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? How do you know that's the Imperial Palace? How? You can't see anything. Yeah, I heard apparently it only applies to the US. So if that's the case, then you don't really need to worry unless... But yeah. Oh, well, look what the cat dragged in. What cat? Wasn't me. What took you so long, Machete? Ah, not you again. Well, you can't fool us. We're not gonna forget what you did to us back at Orochi's cave. And why do you keep popping up wherever we are anyway? What are you up to this time? Excusez-moi, but I have no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something. Bah, some prophet you are. Shouldn't you already know where to look? Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is, it's just... getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice it to say, I want it quick and easy. Quick and easy? Hi, Luna? Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. Hey, that funky mist. Is this a part of a plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I wouldn't be surprised. The world? Wanted to play Honkai Star Rail because Fate collab? Well, yeah, it's a pretty big game. Why is it 100 gigabytes? Because it's huge. Genshin's the same. Let us know what's on your mind. This path concerns you too, Machete. You want all the Hoyo games, you need serious space. Yeah, that's why they're all on my PC. I would not dare to install a single one on a mobile device. There would be no space. Especially the mist that torments the people? Yeah, you don't say. You think we're stupid? We see right through you, pretty boy. Huh, we got you all figured out. This funky mist in your so-called path to the heavens. You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko. Our journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must first deal with this mist. It is slowly but surely killing the people of this city. Wait too long, and it's au revoir. The damage will already be done. Why, you talking about it like it's someone else's problem? Apparently it is. It's our problem. It's not his problem. You're behind it all. Admit it already. Even if I was. What good would come out of arguing about it here? Methinks you should be doing something about the mist now. How about a tip this time instead of a prophecy? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. When will I stream FGO again? I don't know. Technically, they don't allow you to stream Fate, apparently. Oh, really? Apparently, I saw some people complaining about it, so I would have to look it up. But I'm like, that would explain why I have seen no one play Fate Grand Order. Do, 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 do. though. Well, who'd have thought there'd be a wolf in here of all places? The world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my sermons, Wolf? Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao. I'm the regent of Seon City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself. Priestess Rao. Raora Pantera? So what's troubling you then? Shut up, Ishun. Excuse me? Oh, you've got a cute little fairy with you. Oh, never mind. Did you say Raora Pantera? I did. I love Raora. Oh, never mind. Anyway, so you're running things around here? Well, there's a funky mist covering the city. And there's talk of a water dragon or something offshore. So, what's up with the queen holding herself up in her palace? The people of her city are dropping like flies, you know? How can she be so lazy at a time like this? Her birthday is coming soon. True. Will I get her merch? It depends what it is. If I really like it, sure. But shipping is very expensive, so it depends. I heard that Dredadochi was resurrected in Shinsu Field. Though a brave swordsman vanquished him again. I'm Canadian, yes I am. The ripples of these waves are chaos are reaching Oshima too. The US has it worse right now because of the tariffs and stuff like that, but yeah. At least I didn't get tariffed. Yeah, I just got hit with the conversion rates. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon. More expensive than the set? That's pretty close to how it is in Canada to begin with. Not quite, but it's like, it certainly feels that way depending on what you're ordering. Shadow did scurry off. Wonder if whatever it was took root here on the Oshima coast. What are you muttering about, Isun? Well, this will no doubt come as quite a shock, but the great slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold, the great Amaterasu! This wolf? But I heard it was a swordsman called Susano. Huh? Oh, well, he may have dealt the final blow. But Ami here did most of the work, I tell ya. And if you don't believe me, Ami's gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now. You like it? That was one of Amaterasu's divine powers. I set the room on fire. Celestial brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Amaterasu. Got that right? Maybe this wolf. Maybe this wolf could help me with my quest. Your quest? What more could you want? Hey, Ishun, shut up. Never mind, forget I said anything. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, the situation is completely hopeless. Just forget about it. I have many favors I want to ask now that I've seen your powers. But without my prayer slips, there is nothing anyone can do. Well, alright then. Land of the Gods. Exorcism. Slip him. Well, let's run around, see what we can find. Do, 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 do. It's the Hina dolls for the festival. Do, 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 do. Let's see. Yeah, the sun ain't rising or setting in here. Yo! Stray bead! Yoy! Oh, there they are. Psst. Psst. Can you hear me? What? We're supposed to be on duty. Well, it's just... I wanted to ask you something. What's your opinion on His Highness? What do you mean? Surely you're not doubting the worth of our honorable emperor. True, he's had to take to his bed because of this strange illness. But I'm full of hope that he'll soon make a speedy recovery. And I am too, of course. But there's something about his strange illness that bothers me. That swirling mist is a little out of the ordinary, don't you think? He's just expelling mist, whatever. The moment the Emperor took ill, it started to come from his room, and no one's called an exorcist? People are really starting to suffer from it, too. Well, don't you think it's all a bit of a coincidence? It's definitely odd, I'll grant you that. But it's no use trying to ask His Highness how he feels. He just sends everyone away and he won't even see a doctor. So I don't see that there's anything we can do about it. But what about that girl locked up in the cell all alone? She shouldn't be locked up like that. She's done nothing wrong. You mean that girl called Kaguya? Yes, Kaguya. Orders are orders, so we had no choice but to lock her up. But I can't quite see why His Highness wanted us to do it. The city's in a real mess ever since he took ill like this. Wonder what's going on inside the palace. Well, not our problem. But I have no idea how to use them, don't worry. They're not for us anyway. Delivering exorcism papers. Delivering the ofuda covered in doggy slobber. I am aware, Ishun. That was a mistake. I got turned around. Do, 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 do. Nyom. Here you go. I found him for you. You just had to go like 12 steps. working on stuff. Don't worry about it. How's the game anyway? It's good. Still love it. Thank you. They were indispensable in my fight against the evil beings. I was sure one of them had stolen them from me. Thank goodness. Yes, your ability to sniff things out really is a divine power. Your name's Amaterasu, correct? Well, Amaterasu, would you put your powers to use for us? You saying we're the answer to your prayers? Something like that. I'm saying you are our only hope. As you have seen, Yoshima Coast is in turmoil. All because of the evil rising from the darkness. Because of the forces of darkness. You don't say! Forces of darkness rising from the darkness. Yes, next to them, the monsters out there in the wild are nothing. They're starting to spread over the Yoshima coast. And with Queen Himiko confined to her palace, it all falls to me. Normally, I'd use my holy powers to dispel any threat to the city. But this foe is too strong for me. So I have no choice but to ask this favor. Lend me your powers. So that means we'd end up helping Himiko after all? I don't know. Sounds kind of fishy to me. There are some who think the queen is a coward to shut herself away. But she cares for her subjects. She's praying for our protection. But even she can't calm the water dragon and exorcise the city. Not without that sacred treasure to enhance her holy powers. That's what I want you to help me find. Alright. Will I listen? Sure. Ah, what the heck? Let's hear it. Anyway, when you came here to the city, did you see it? Right off the coast near the Ryoshima border, there lies a sunken treasure ship, a victim of the water dragon's rampage. That ship was a trading vessel working between here and abroad. It was transporting a great treasure ordered by Queen Himiko. But the water dragon attacked every ship in the water. It sunk the ship and its precious cargo right in front of the port. The fox rods that the queen had finally managed to locate. A matchless treasure with the power to defeat any foe. Would have been Seion City's, no Nippon's greatest asset. If we had the fox rods now, we could drive out the evil beings. Amaterasu, will you come to the treasure ship with me? And help me search its cargo for the fox rods? Sure. Why not? You want us to search for treasure on a sunken ship? Well, I'd do anything for a cute girl, but if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help her? Sure. Bummer. Well, the boss has spoken. Huh? What was that? Thank you, Amaterasu. You're a true savior. Okay, let's go to the treasure ship right away then. Yes, Art? Although, we must wait a while until the new moon rises in the night sky. In the shallow waters where the ship ran aground, called the Lunar Lagoon. The tide only recedes when the new moon is seen from the moon turret. When the tide's out, it's easy to get into the treasure ship. We'll meet at the ship on the night of the next new moon. I'm true to your word, that's all. I was just reading the dialogue. What do you mean? Boy, Ami, you seem really good at helper. Well, I was! You can roll back the tape and see what it said. Well, I can't say no to those two either. Yeah, the Ishuna keeps talking about her, insane line of text, yes. Sometimes it's hard to tell when you're not focused, yeah. In a perfect world, I can do some voice acting to help differentiate, but I don't have the energy. Before they do, yep, let's go. Onwards to adventure. But yeah, Isun is a single inch tall and he hits on every girl he sees. It's kind of insane. Sometimes Amaterasu like eats him to shut him up, but someday it'll work when he meets a girl who is also 1 inch tall. Damn, it's dark out here. Seeing this, you can really appreciate, the Daxter Riz. Oh, dear God. Alright, alright. Good job. Just plowed straight into the bomb. Just dropped right on top of it. I mean, they don't have eyes, so what do they know? Whoops. Yeah, if you mess up, sometimes you just cover them in ink, which, I mean, it at least confuses them for a moment. Yeah! Combo! My Kamiyoshi modern brain rot has to be something I hold grudge against the moonbeams for. What? I'm not even sure what brain rot the moonbeams have supposedly taught me. If anything, I picked up any modern brain rot from watching other VTubers. Want to climb up this tower? I bet there'd be a fine view from up there. There Won't be easy. I don't even think you could do that wall jump of yours here. You'd probably just bang your head on the ceiling. Of course, it'd be different if you had double the jumping power. I see. So we gotta go find a dojo, huh? Like that place. Because you're a VTuber connoisseur, sometimes I sure am. I know what Pog is only because of Michi Sanji and Luca Kaneshiro. I had no idea that did not start with him. But yeah, you know, when most VTubers are like 21 to 25, you pick up the lingo from watching. Hey! Look who's here! Greetings, my little wolf friend! Huh? Hey, Gramps, what are you doing here? I am as elusive as my fighting skills, friend. Be it a lone island on the waves or the most frigid mountain peak. I forge a warrior's path throughout the land. And what has brought you here? Do you once again seek my tutelage in the fighting arts? Yes, the... Tutelage is such a silly word. True. I have never realized brown rage was a thing. Oh no. These prices? Yeah. It's because it's their taunts that guarantee item drops. So what do you think God Technique Golden Fury is? Just take a guess. I'll wait. Amaterasu pees on people. Golden Fury is a P command. So Brown Rage must be poop on command. I don't want it to be what I think it is. I regret to inform you, yeah. I've gotten Golden Fury before and it was hilarious. I've never gotten Brown Rage. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah. Go outside where it is far less dangerous. Don't worry, I'll be back. I've got tons of shit that only exists in the inventory to sell for money. I just never got around to it. Happens to the best of us. Yeah, we've all shit our pants or whatever. So for most people, that was when they were quite young. Or you're quite old. It happens at both ends of the spectrum. anyway, back into town. We can sell all this stuff. See what we can get. Because we do need to learn, what was it? Eagle jump or something like that? That's the 3 hits. So when people say, holy shit, that's what they mean? Correct. The blessed droppings. What does that make holy water there? Actually, never mind. Yes, sir. Sir. Some questions are better left unanswered. Yeah, so true. Look at all the stuff I can sell. All this stuff is here just to sell. Oh! We maxed it out. Hang on. Sausage is good for most until they figure out how it's made. Ah, yeah. Ugh. Old games don't have, you know, quit to main menu so you can reload. Because I just realized some of the stuff we sold, we had maxed out our money pouch, so. Damn, they gave him a skip button. That's crazy. Infinity Stone? Infinity Stone. There was a K in there. Just casually sitting in my inventory. Yeah, I don't use items. Alright, that's all we can get for now. For what it is? Well, it temporarily gives infinite ink, and I mean, if you're good at managing your ink in this game, you don't really need it. If the item wasn't sitting in GD's inventory, Thanos might have one. See? I'm saving the world. Thank you, Dee, for saving everyone. You're welcome. No one likes the Thanos snap. So this is the early version of ice bridging. Ah! I remember that. Oh, good old Kaya. The no resin gameplay back in the day. Now I just use Farina and just walk on water like Jesus. Gonna give you PTSD, you're welcome. So you've come again, yes, yes, yes. We tried to ice bridge skip, almost worked. I always regret quitting gotchas. It is always a mistake, but you just get burnt out. Well, that's the thing, right? You need to, yeah, like, if it starts feeling like a chore, then there's no point in playing it. So it's like, I have, like, what, 7, 8 games that I play semi-regularly, but I don't play them all every day. I play the ones that I want to. Anyway, I have enough money for Golden Fury. I suppose I have no choice. I will teach you how to piss. Commissions after 1 point even feel worth doing. In Genshin now, you can spend a resin instead of doing the commissions, and you will get points towards the daily commissions, so... You don't even need to do commissions anymore. You just need to log in and spend, like, what? 120 resin? Are you mentally prepared to handle the ultimate challenge? To pee on my neighbors? Sure. So your resin is halved because I'm lazy? Pretty much. Let the lesson begin! We'll practice the Golden Fury guard technique. Take these tips to heart and remember them as we train. Golden Fury god technique tips. During battle, press B to insult the enemy. Doing so will cause your foe to drop a demon fang. Well, did you understand? Do you understand the explanation? Yes, push B to insult my foes. I'll grant you this technique scroll. Check it when you forget what it means to be a warrior, so you can remember how to pee on people. This technique can only be mastered by the best. The best. The best. The best urinators. Train until your muscles ache, then train some more. Yep. I mean, I should point out that Amaterasu is a girl dog, so this shouldn't actually be possible anatomically, but you didn't know that? Yeah, female animals like or at least female dogs tend to always squat, whether they're going number 1 or number 2. It's only male dogs that lift the leg up, because, you know, that's where the hole is. So that was a bit of a hint, yeah, because they keep calling Amaterasu, like, mother to us all and stuff like that, so yeah. Now, do I have enough money for the technique that we need to actually progress the plot? Or am I gonna have to find stuff to sell? Because we had a little too much fun. Nope, we're good. And we can probably do Digging Champ as well. Yeah, we're gonna skip that. Going through the dialogue once per stream is enough. Let's it begin. Do you understand the explanation? Yeah, I think so. You know, I skipped it, but whatever. Yeah! Very impressive. You have shown me your warrior spirit. You mustn't neglect that spirit. Train every day to keep it strong. Okay, bye. Gaining experience in a single skill is admirable, but you must never lose the drive for self-improvement. Why, you could even jump to that height. Practice this often. I pray that you never forget what it is to be a true warrior, blah, 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 blah. One day we'll come back and you can teach us how to poop. Ah, yes, in the So in the field, B is for bark. When you're in battle, B is for biz. Oh, your birthday's coming! Your birthday's coming soon. Very nice. For bis. Yes, for bis. Can no longer make fun of your friends for being legal drinking age. Crazy! You're gonna be 21? I grew up so fast. I remember when I was... No, actually, I barely remember when I turned drinking age, because drinking age in Canada is 19. My 20s up until, like, I was 27 were a blur from all of the alcohol. Uncle status? You're still in your 20s! What are they talking about? That's insane. Since you were 9? Yes, I've also been an aunt since I was like 9, 10-ish, so I also understand this. God, that just reminds me of, there's a manga, what is it, Cry of the Night or something like that? It's one of the newer vampire mangas. And, the main character, who's a vampire, is embarrassed by her age because she's, like, only in her 30s, kind of. So it's like, you know, she's not a hundreds-year-old vampire. She's only been like a vampire for, like, 20 years. No one heard that? No one heard us talking about Beast? I think... Is Art another May baby? It's either May or July. August. That's right. Yeah, Zon's having a birthday any day now. Zon is a May baby. I remember that. You were born at August 8/18 at 8 a.m.? Damn. May 7th. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Oh, dear God, we forgot. Happy birthday, dear son. Fuck. Happy birthday to you. Ah! Yeah, I heard I read May 7th and I'm like, wait. Then I looked at the calendar, I'm like, fuck. Then I'm like, should I sing? That was very nice, thank you. You're welcome. Most unique happy birthday I've ever done on this stream. It was on the spot, yeah. It was good? Excellent. Glad you had a good birthday. I knew your birthday was soon, but for some reason I thought it was like the 12th. So you said the 7th, and I'm like, fuck! Like, oh God! There we go. I mean, the fact I can vaguely remember the months most of y'all's birthdays are in is a good thing anyway, so... Especially since even if you just count the regulars, there's like about a dozen of you. So, like, the fact I can even remember like half of when your birthdays are roughly is pretty good. Sorry looking thing, ain't it? Did you collect all of your birthday prizes in your gacha games on, you know, like the cakes they give out and stuff? Strange pattern. It is... Hang on. July 28th? Around there, because I remember you're about a week before Iduna's birthday, and she's August 4th. Shaped too perfectly to be so close. Hey, you gotta give me credit. I remembered because we talked about Iduna. July 31st. Darn, close. I had the right week at least. Some sort of hint? Yeah, I wonder. Darn it. No, that would stay. All right. Do I have to draw the moon? That way? Yes, I do. No, hey, that worked perfectly. The moon! The moon is out! Look at that, it's a new moon. And it just sucked in all the water. Holy smokes is right. That's not something you see every day. Wonder if it's safe to walk on that lagoon. I don't know. Gonna find out. I was expecting a pearl. We got an exorcism slip instead. You're gonna find the astronomer who named it like that? I'm pretty sure they're dead. I don't know what to tell you, friend. For all we know, it was Galileo Galilei. Galileo found a whole bunch of stuff, didn't he? Not just the sun. They probably sealed it up like that to keep looters out. But I've never seen such a sinister-looking curse before. Sure hope this whole ship isn't one big curse. At any rate, this puppy ain't gonna be easy to dispel. Amaterasu! Why the action lines? You're already here, both of you! Ami! Behave yourself! Lesbian behavior. I don't know that we really needed the action lines, right? And oh my god, poor Ranger. Don't worry, I am an anti-theft device. I scare the burglars away. But my holy powers can easily deal with a few dozen monsters. Huzzah! That's all fine and dandy. But what about the cursed door? Yeah, your home security system wouldn't go off when a stray cat wanders in, right? Meow. Meow. As things just seething with an intensely evil power. So there's a cursed door to stop anyone from getting through. I see. That's a neat trick. That's a perfect clip. Thank you. You're welcome. You got that right. We better find another way in. It's time we joined forces, Amaterasu. There'll be more barriers sealed by magic as we get further inside. When we come to them, I'll use a prayer slip to break the seal. So if you don't mind... I do indeed mind. I'm not a horse. Like your assistance at targeting. Great. She can't even throw them herself. You know what? I manipulate the brush of the gods. Use that power to guide the prayer slip. hope security would never go up on you. Thank you. Wow, it even comes back like a boomerang. Enough practice. Great treasure awaits. Let's go. Another day, though. I'm getting pretty wiped. Do-do, do-do, do-do. Ugh. Today's Wednesday, no school for the week. Yahoo! Wow! We don't need no education. Da na 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 na. We don't need no retribution or whatever it was. School's out for the week. School's out forever. It's an old Alice Cooper song. It's an 80s music song. Yeah, 1972. Actually, it's older than I thought it was. I've just heard various remixes over the years and like covers. School's Out was ranked number 326 on Rolling Stone's list of the 500 greatest songs of all time. In 2009, it was named the 35th best hard rock song of all time. It is a pretty good song. I do enjoy it. Comfy day, or yay! It was indeed a comfy day. I mean, School's Out is just a classic song, that's all. It old but good. Alright. Let's see who I can send you guys to. I was gonna try and hold out for Toko, but my energy is like I cannot do it. Players a debate over Symphony on the Daily? That's classical, though. That's a little different. Alright, Revity is actually playing Genshin. Speaking of Genshin, so why not? I will send you guys over to her. We haven't rated her in ages. Beware the booba. I love her though. She's cute. She's sweet. Sounds good. Yeah. I just have to say it because she's very, very busty. She's like a horror, like kind of like horror-esque VTuber, so. So yeah, I will send you guys over to her then. So here is Raid, and here is Discord for my Kamiyoshi. When she's actually playing, you can't see. It's just when she's got like most of her model on the screen. And this is fine. I finished all of the new Genshin content last night because Albedo is one of my favorite characters, and I'm like, the internet is not going to spoil this for me. I will fight for this. Get to it, I will. Enjoy the stream. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alrighty, that's it for me. Hope your legs get better. Me too. I can mostly walk, but still got a bunch of bruising, so it's still kind of hurts to wear shoes, but getting there. And yes, happy birthday again, Zon. Alrighty, that's it for me. So, if it's daytime where you are, have a wonderful rest of your day. And if it's nighttime, have a great rest when you head on off to bed. Until next time, take care of yourself. Wash your face, brush your teeth, eat good food. Gotta buy Yumika stuff soon. Spoiling the mod. I love it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Zon's room foreshadowing for real.